Crypto is melting down as we speak. We got tensions rising right now and in the past 24 hours with the whole Iran, Israel, and now the US entering the picture on this. We're going to cover the charts right now. Could this be a potential bottom with a grand reversal, just kind of like April, into new all-time highs, or is something more troubling happening here? So let's get straight into it. Right now we are on the total crypto market cap chart. We're going to go to the 1 day. As you can see, we are at the 1 day 200 moving average on the crypto total market cap chart here, and we just tapped 3 trillion. So if we take a horizontal line as well too, right there, you can see this is a critical area where we need to find support. This is where when we fell off back in February 2025, it was an area we couldn't get above until recent. In May, we got above. Now we're retesting it. Plus, we have that 1 day prepare to buy soon signal. And then if we drag these trend lines down like that, we're breaking right now, but we'll have to see how this candle closes. We have this trend line support as well too. Then if we look at the 12-hour chart, we do have 12-hour prepare to buy soons as well. And we're at the 200 moving average as well there as well too. So multiple confluences at 3 trillion market cap with the 12-hour 200 simple moving average and the 1 day 200 exponential moving average, plus a 12-hour prepare to buy soon, a 1 day prepare to buy soon. If we look at the 2 day chart, we're at the 2 day 50 moving average. If we look at the 3 day chart, we're at the 3 day 50 moving average. And if we go to the 4 day, we're at the 4 day market structure ribbon. Let's go to the 5 day market structure ribbon. Let's go to the 1 week chart, and we're at the 1 week 21 moving average as well too. So definitely where we're at right now, 3 trillion is going to be key to hold and to hold and then to rise back above. We want to get back above 3.13 trillion and hold the market structure ribbon maintaining green. We don't want to see this flip back to red. Then looking at Bitcoin's chart, you can see here that we're breaking below the market structure ribbon at this moment in time. Definitely going to be a key level that we need to reclaim is 100,000. But if we were to go lower, we have 96,000 to basically 94,000 here. We could go as low as 92-ish thousand and still be all right. But anything below there, I mean, I'm not a fan of that as far as if we were to stay below there for a while. I mean, if we were to wick down and come back up, that's fine. But so that's really, I'd want to see here hold in the immediate short term. This could be our bottom right now and we could trim back up, or we have 96 to 94,000 as low as 92. And then we have at that point, our final line in the sand is around 85,000 at this 1 week 50 moving average and EMA ribbon. If we're to take a look at some of the signals that are flashing on Bitcoin, we have the 3 day sell now that I think flashed, just a couple days ago when we're up around 104,000. We have the 2 day chart that's had a sell back in early June. Let's look at the 1 day. We had a sell back in late May, and now we have a 1 day prepare to buy soon. So like I was saying, if we go lower, we have the 1 day 200 moving average at 96,000. It could go as low as 93, 94,000. That would be the level. Going to the 3 day chart, you can see that we have the 50 moving average there as well too, and the bottom void line band as well. So that's where I'd be watching for anything lower as far as downside goes. Looking at others, we're now back in the belly of the beast. We have a 12-hour prepare to buy soon. If we look at the 1 day chart, no 1 day signal. If we look at the 2 day, nothing there. 3 day, we have a 3 day prepare to buy soon again right now as we speak. And a little bit lower, we have these 786s around 190 to 196 billion for others. Looking at the 5 day chart, 6 day chart. So if we head lower, going to be key to hold these 786s right here like that as support. If not, then we're going to retest these lows back here that we did back, really round tripping this whole move up from September 2024 or summer 2024. So maybe just a little bit lower of pain. We're talking about maybe another 5 to 8 to 10% lower if Bitcoin continues lower as well too. We have liquidations above $1 billion right now at 1.03 billion. And if we take a look at the pump dump chart, on the left side, you can see here the 3 day chart. If we're doing something similar to back of late 2024, right before we had the big run, I mean, it was dark before the sun came out. You know, it looked like everything was going to tank. Everything was tanking. Then all of a sudden we reversed. And as you can see here, that was that point. And then we did a reversal. So could we right now, being at this micro 786, be ready to do a reversal? This is the moment where it would need to happen. So going to be very interesting here. So we need to see the momentum just suddenly shift. Something needs to happen to reverse this. But comparing to where we're at here to the left, you know, this was the level. And in the last video, I had said either it was the bottom there or we have one more push up for the last scare and then going down. So it's going to be the moment of truth right now for Bitcoin and the altcoins. And then looking at, so that's where we're at. So this weekly candle close that's about to happen in like 7 hours here is going to be key. And this week is going to really set the tone. This is the moment of the truth. So I'm going to be really eyeing this pump dump chart like a hawk, eyeing the other chart of, you know, this kind of stalling out where it's at right now, looking at the 3-day chart, something that we're tracking there. You know, this was the moment where it looked like we're going to fall off a cliff. Then all of a sudden we reversed on the next 3-day candle. So this could be the same scenario. These next 3 days are going to be key as far as if we're going to see a nice reversal and a green beanstalk candle to just erase all this red candle right now. This could be like one of those scenarios right here, and then all of a sudden it happens. So that's what we're going to be watching. And what we would need to see here is we would need to see a U-turn in the TSI where it's at, and then a cross up back above the zero line. And that's going to be our moment that we know that we're seeing it. Until then, we do have that risk of the downside still. So we need to see something like this where we got above the zero line, came back down, and then crossed up. This happened faster. This is a little more dragged out. That could just mean that the move is going to be bigger and more dragged out when we do see a reversal. So that's all right. We just need to see those stars align, those same thing happen there. So that's going to be it. I'll be watching this close. I'm not panicking out of any positions. You don't want to do that. You want to see how the dust settles here. I mean, we're right at the same lows that we're at basically in April, basically for almost like a year and a half now. So no need to panic and panic sell at these lows here. We need to see how this dust settles, because all of a sudden it can reverse real quick. So that's going to be it. I'll see you guys in the Discord and in the next video.